What's
Hey,
up, man?
what's happening, buddy?
Not much. Excited to see what Savage Crucible has coming forward.
Right. Well, let's first off, let's welcome everybody to the inaugural episode of Tales from the Crucible, the one and
Hello.
only fan show for Savage Crucible.
Yes, and it's been a long time coming, but we finally got there, and I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to talk about this.
Yeah. I mean, we've been planning this for a while. It's great that we can finally get it started here. Um, what what's first on the agenda there, Mister?
First on the agenda. Oh man, so much. I mean, let's talk about the webpage, okay? Because their IG page
Well,
has.
let's before we talk about them in general, why don't we tell everybody what this show is going to
Oh,
be about?
okay. Hold on. I'm gonna have to
You
edit
can't
that
tell
one.
this is our first time doing this, right?
Yeah, no, not at all. So
So,
go ahead.
yeah. So for those of you tuning in and watching this for the first time, this is our basically fan appreciation of Savage Crucible and everything within Savage Crucible. So we'll be talking about what the line has coming out, what the line has already brought out, um, things like
Definitely.
lore, um, diving deeper into that, things like the design teams and getting to know some of the artists and creators that are all involved and behind it, and showing a lot of love and appreciation to all the fans of Savage Crucible that are out there collecting, taking photos, doing lots of cool stuff with it, getting really creative, and hoping to build this lineup and where it deserves to be, and watch it grow.
Definitely. Talking. We'll be talking about conventions that they're going to be up to. I've been pretty good with going to the conventions they're at and getting video and stills from their tables, so we can bring you live updates um, from the conventions uh, where they're showing off their convention exclusives, their newer figures that are coming out. This last convention in Toylanta, they actually had product samples of Wave Two in hand, which was really cool to see. The box, boxed up, ready to go, what they look like, and it is exciting to see that. There's also the other people that contribute to the Savage Crucible, like Outsider Art Den, that does their T-shirts. You know, put up. We're going to put up his website's already up to order his T-shirts on my link tree. But yeah, the newest shirt that they just dropped was the Shield shirt,
Yeah, I got to get that
and
one.
oh man, it's awesome. The way it's colored, the detail that his wife puts into it, they're really cool shirts. I'm really excited to see the Barbarians shirts and what
Yeah, those are cool.
variations of those are going to be.
Yeah,
So it's you know the company's only been running, well, Savage Crucible at least has only been running for what, 2 years now, and they are,
yeah,
you know they're
and
dropping so much stuff.
yeah. And for those of you that are interested in getting these awesome T-shirts, um, you can go to. We'll drop the link down below. Hopefully, Don.
Yes, yeah, I can definitely make that happen.
All right. So that way, those of you out there, and hey, I don't know if he's going to do it again anytime soon, but the hoodies are really nice too that he did.
Yes, yeah, I think I've collected all, at least somebody in my family has at least one of those shirts. I have four shirts and one hoodie, so
All right.
the kids have a few too.
I think I got three T-shirts, one hoodie so far, but and they look amazing. They do a superb job on these. Um, so definitely to get in touch with Mr. Outsider Art Den there and get yours before
Oh,
they're gone.
definitely.
They are limited.
Yes, I do. Down the bottom, tluxcreations.com, click collections, Savage Crucible, and that's where you'll be able to find your how to order your t-shirts and hoodies and whatever else. And
Get them while they
Actually,
last because they do limited runs too. So don't
yes.
wait. Don't sleep on it.
Oh
You'll
no.
regret it.
Speaking of which, here's the website itself. So they currently have a sale right now. $20 for the all your regular T-shirts, and then it does not look like they have the hoodies anymore. So, unfortunately, the hoodies are out of stock right now. But I do believe he said he was going to be bringing back more hoodies in later on as well. So, if you need your Savage Crucible gear, that's where you go to get it. And again, these shirts are soft, they're comfortable. I've had no shrinkage, and I wear the hell out of these shirts and wash them all the time. The prints on the shirts themselves are very sturdy. I haven't had any fading, any peeling. No, there's really high quality stuff.
Yeah, they've done a real great job on them. Moving on. What does Savage Crucible itself? What's next on their agenda? What do we got?
Let's see. Savage Crucible itself. Next up is IshCon, May 16th through the 18th up in North Carolina, the Durham area. I believe, yeah, Durham area. Another con. And they have been dropping, every time they've gone to these cons, they have dropped something new each time. Such as the conclusive for 2025. Now, according to their streams, this is only the first one. They might be dropping a second one.
Okay.
So be on the lookout for that. Yeah, so this I can't talk enough about this figure. This figure is amazing.
Yeah, it's they did a great job with it, and for those of you wanting to get it, it is a con exclusive one. I think Big Bad had some for a while, but there was very limited run. I think those are already gone.
Yeah, they did a limited run to their retail partners.
Right.
And everywhere I've looked has sold out.
Yeah, so
almost immediately.
If you want them, get yourself to a con or get a buddy who's going to the con or something to scoop one up for you.
Yeah, and there's also Raven's convention delivery service, which I'm going to be starting. There is a chat page included on Instagram for anybody that can attend the con that would like exclusives. Reach out to me and I will add you to the chat, and we can work something out to get you that exclusive, that convention exclusive. So yeah, IshCon May 17th, 18th, 5 on the 16th at 5 p.m. There is a pre-show that they're going to do for people that have, I think, weekend passes. After that is Iron City Comic Con May 31st, June 1st, and that one is in Alabama, right in their backyard. Joe Fest is after that, June 20th to 22nd, which again is in Augusta, Georgia. Let's see, the Chicago Toy Show, Kane County, October 26th to I guess it's only a one-day show. October 26th in 2025 is the last one. They currently have up on the list, but from what I hear, they might be adding a couple more shows as well. So if you are in those areas, or if you feel like traveling and taking a vacation, come check it out. I'll be at IshCon, and I'll be at Joe Fest as well. So if you want to come by the table and meet up, we can hang out, we can talk some Savages, and I can enable you to buy some conclusives.
So, Mr. Raven, do we have any sponsors for today's show?
Sponsors? Oh, I
You know,
I do believe we do. I do believe we do.
well, I think it's time now for a word from our sponsors. What say you?
Definitely. I say we do.
Need help with your fighting skills? Then check out Savage Dragon Battle Legions. Do it now.
Disclaimer, all ads are for your entertainment only. Thank you.
I love doing that. I
That came out great.
loved us being able to do that.
Fantastic. Yeah, so another highlight of this show, guys, is we're going to make sure that we're highlighting all the artists out there that are doing stuff with Savage Crucible, from everything from the photographers to customizers, um, people doing, regular artwork, some graphic work. We want to be highlighting the graphic novel, which I believe the second graphic novel is coming soon. I think Savage just announced the other day.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool. I'd like to see other people's artwork and drawings of it. We're going to try to get those folks that do that, not only highlighted on this show, but, hopefully get them on as a guest and talk to them about their artwork.
Yeah, it is so amazing to see how much interaction we've gotten from the Savage Crucible Saturdays hashtag and our Savage Crucible Saturday group. And then there's like new people coming in and out of it like every week, and it's awesome to see that. Their work, is definitely a labor of love for this line. Everybody puts in so much effort, and then there's so many other people out there that have fallen in Savage Crucible, and the photos they do are absolutely amazing. Like shoot underscore M91, First Strike Figs, all those guys, have done amazing work with these figures.
Yeah. We're hopefully going to be able to highlight everybody out there that's doing stuff, and even the lesser known artists that maybe don't get the attention they deserve. Because there's a lot of guys doing some really great stuff. So if you're not part of Savage Crucible Saturdays and want to get involved in that, reach out to me or Don, and we will make sure to get you involved quickly. We have a good time with it. It's nothing that you have to, seriously commit to. It's, you drop in when you can, and we do, it's weekly. We post every Saturday, of course. And we have different themes every week to help push your creativity and skills to a new level.
And it's really fun to see people's inventive ways of how they take these figures and these characters and put them in their own world. Like you said, we do different themes, and like you saw with the little commercial thing, that was one of our themes. We put out there, hey, develop what was an old comic book ad.
Mm-hmm.
Was that theme, and the ideas that flowed from the group were mind blowing, and we've done quite a few different themes, and every week we try to put out a reel showing off everybody in Savage Crucible's Saturdays group, all their work, and you can see the progression that people have gotten from this, from when they first started shooting to now.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's outside of being a dedicated page to this line, it's really a community page as well that brings people together under a single line, but teaching everybody new techniques and new ways to look at their figures and new ways to present them in photography and things like that. So it's really fun to just see what everybody has in their head, and then they put it on the screen.
Right. And the same thing goes with not only the photos, like I talked about. I want to get the customizers on here, the people that do great painting. Talk to talk to some great painters and get them on here and learn some tips and tricks from them. People that do, things like soft goods, for the figures, we want to pick their brain a little bit and, find out more about them and products that they offer and, ideas that they have that you can help with customizing your stuff.
Yeah, because one of the benefits to this line is how versatile it is, being like a pop and swap line, a true
Right.
pop and swap line. And you can, take different figures from like the Barbarian Way that's coming up, the Piranoids that are coming up at the end of the year, even the special ones, the Frazetta figures, the Death Dealer, Elric, the Moorcock figure. You can take their armor and their limbs, everything about them. You can integrate them with, the Lemurians. You can have somebody turning into a lizard or turning into a fish.
Yeah.
And it really opens up a person's ability to create their own character. Take their idea and say, well, I want a mutant this or mutant that, and here you go. Here's your way to do it.
Yeah, and not only that, but like just to me, like one of my favorite things is like a lot of the armor's removable, so you can, if you like one guy's armor and it didn't come on somebody else, you can just take it off and put it on the other one.
Oh yeah.
Paint it up and get some really great looks and and something new and completely different, very easily, and you don't have to do a whole lot to achieve that. And then the posability on the figures is, fantastic.
Yeah, just phenomenal.
The weapons that they've been doing are just phenomenal, and you keep getting new and different weapons all the time, which is super cool.
And the cards that come with it, building up a whole like D&D
cards are fun.
D&D clan out of the cards.
Yeah, the cards are definitely a fun bonus, man. That just adds to the, I don't know, excitement of opening a new one.
Yeah.
Do we have any other fan art?
Yes, we
do. Show off right now.
This is the hashtag Savage Crucible Saturdays on Instagram. This one's absolutely amazing. Who did this one?
I don't know.
This one is yours. Phenomenal work on that one. This was from
my
LJ.
favorite.
Yeah, LJ Figures and LJ Gears Figures and Customs. Such a long name. The guy is so awesome. He's over in England. Yeah, he really nailed it with this one. I think that's the D&D dragon.
Yeah.
And he made that thing. Just how he did the entire photo, it looks amazing.
Yeah, he came out really great.
This one is shots by Govu. Taking it outside with the Imperial Sentry. Still amazing. He was the first conclusive that they released. Amazing figure. His color, his armor coloration. I still partial the Royal Guard from that first line, but I like the black and white scheme. This is Realm of Toys 89. That Veterus came with so much.
Yeah, that's a great.
So many weapons, so much. The armor's great. The paint scheme's great. Nikki Nicole Customs did an amazing job with the paint design on this figure. This is First Strike Figs, integrating Frazetta's Dark Wolf into the world of the Crucible. He's not looking like he's faring too well against Lemurians, though. Articulate Times, Articulate Empire. So Articulate Times is part of our group. Huge fan of the line. But Articulate Empire is his online store, and he is a Savage Crucible retailer.
Yep. So, great retailer to that's part of the community too. If you're wanting to get stuff from, reach out to him. They do great customer service. And you know, he's a great guy, and it's also nice to help support, you know, members of the community as well.
Yeah, and he's going to be at IshCon. I saw him at Toy Atlanta, and I've got a video I'm doing for him for his booth that he did there. So really excited to show that off. Kevin Firebeard Baker, another UK Savage fan, got to meet him at a convention last year. Awesome guy, really awesome guy. That guy is so nice, but he goes forever. You can tell he's young.
Yeah,
That dude does not sleep.
he's nonstop, man.
But he does a lot of outside work. He's got like a park or something nearby his place, and a lot of his figure photography is outside and in the element.
Yeah, he
And
does a great job with that too.
He nails that natural light. Like I still haven't been able to perfect how to shoot in natural light yet because I'm shooting in damn garage forever. But he is spot on with it almost every time. That one's okay.
Whose is that?
I don't know. That guy needs to learn how to shoot pictures, though. Jeez. Let's see. We'll do two more. This is Vaz Picks. Vaz Picks. Him and his wife do some amazing custom work.
Yes.
And they've taken, a few of these Savage Crucible figures and did some repaints on them that looked absolutely amazing.
Yeah, and also check out their YouTube channel where they do a lot of talking about customizing and doing stuff over there. They got a great show going on. So
yeah, lots of good information.
Really, really talented husband and wife team and really great people. So go give them some support.
Next up is Greek Stelios.
Ooh, Mr. Stelios. Yeah,
this gentleman.
I was just going to say, here's a perfect example of another guy that jumped in with taking shots for the collab, and was like, well, I don't know, and then watched him week after week after week get better and better, and having so much fun with it.
Yeah,
and he's turned out some amazing stuff.
Yeah, he has put out so much work. Like you said, you could see his progression when he first started. He was kind of, his pictures are kind of nervous, and now that he's done it more, he's just become phenomenal at doing it. I really like seeing his work every time he participates. Thor underscore
OG
2012.
OG of the toy community, and always turns out great stuff.
Yeah, he nails it. He nails it a lot with his photos because he always has this style of just the canting. What's it called? The Dutch angling.
Yeah,
of his photos. He does a lot of Dutch angle photos, and they just come out seamless every time. Outsider Art Den, the T-Lux Creations, that is him and his wife's company that do the Savage Crucible shirts, and this is his art. He has been doing photos since the beginning, like us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Since day one.
Yeah,
he's been a fan.
He's one of the originals.
The Collecting Brothers, they're rather recent in joining our group, but they have dropped fire every time.
Yep.
Every Saturday that they've participated in, they have absolutely killed it with these figures.
Yeah.
But I think, if I remember right, there was another sponsor that we had.
Well, perhaps we should let them speak.
Let's see what they got to say.
Looking to add some life to your spaces? Then check out Monster Size Masters from Savage Crucible.
Disclaimer, all ads are for your entertainment only. Thank you.
I wish. Could you imagine a 6-foot Lemurian standing in the corner of your room?
Hey, Rob had that cut out, the other night on his show of why am I blanking on the artist's name? He had the Man at Arms
Matt O'Toole.
Of Matt. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry, Matt. Well, hey, maybe we can get a cardboard cutout of a Lemurian somewhere.
Oh my God, I would put those up in every window.
This
People would be scared to come to my house.
actually, we had Rob. That's if you're listening. Maybe that's a good idea for the cons. A couple of giant life-size cardboard cutouts of the figures.
Oh my man, that would be kind of cool. I want a full life size figure. I'm just saying. I want something I can pose up. I mean, God, you imagine how much that would cost. Good Lord.
About as much as a dragon.
You know what? We could probably buy a mannequin cheap.
There you go.
Buy a mannequin cheap, and like the cosplay foam that you were talking about the other day. Create our own Lemurian. It may only take like 6 years, but
I could make the armor. That's not hard. I don't know if I could sculpt the head.
We can find a head. They make Jurassic Park masks.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Might be a fun project.
That would be fun.
It'd be a fun.
Now I'm going to be looking for stores that are closing down selling their mannequins.
It'd be a fun cosplay. Just do a whole.
That would.
Just do a whole like Viteras.
Oh my God! So when we get Savage Con rolling,
right?
That's going to be your tasking.
That's all right. That'll be.
I want to see
pull off a whole Lemurian cosplay.
Oh my God, that'd be awesome.
Oh, man, now you got me thinking. Wow.
Oh, got enough projects.
and honestly, for another point of appreciation is the cosplayers and stuff out there. Somebody comes. I'm waiting for somebody's going to do one eventually.
Yeah.
So, if anybody is out there as a cosplayer and creator, and you're thinking about doing something different, Savage Crucible would be a really cool one to do. And we'd love to hear about it. Get you on here and talk to you about it. Show off your stuff. Show off your other work. So reach out, get in touch, and anybody out there that is wanting to come on the show and talk about your art and or appreciation of Savage Crucible, please don't hesitate to reach out to us and get something set up. Which we do have plans for a few interviews and guests, coming up pretty soon in these next few episodes. And so do we want to tell people what we got coming up in the next, or how often will this show be available to be seen? How about that?
So I'm thinking we do a monthly with whenever they do a special drop, we do a special episode. Up and coming, like week or two, we should, I believe, I'm setting up with Frankie Frazetta with the Frazetta Museum to come on and just discuss, talk about himself, talk about the museum, and talk about, the role he's played in bringing his grandfather's work to Savage Crucible and what they're doing with Savage Crucible, like talking about the Warrior with Ball and Chain and Death Dealer and whatever else may come from them, because from what I understand, they have a large catalog of the paintings that they're going to be doing. I'm very excited about that. I'm going to have a whole case dedicated to Frazetta, Savage Crucible Frazetta figures.
Yeah. Well, good. Well, there you go, folks. So look for this show if you're liking it. So you don't have to worry about tuning in weekly or bi-weekly. It'll be about once a month. We can get some updates and get some fan appreciation on here going. So if you like what you see, click like, subscribe, or as our friends over at the Worthy Addiction say, or don't.
We're still going to do what we're going to do.
Yeah, we're still going to be here hanging out, talking about it. So I think that's about it for this week. Or do we have anything else you want to?
No, just basically, this is our introduction show. Some are going to be pre-recorded. Some are going to be live. We'll let you know on Instagram. We'll be sharing promos for it. going forward, letting you guys know when the show's going to drop. I think we've discussed dropping it Saturday nights, I believe. But
Saturday
again,
morning.
yeah, or Saturday mornings. Something to wake up, throw some coffee on the pot, and start your day
Yeah.
with. Get savage early for the day. Other than that, yeah, I'm really excited about doing the show. I'm really excited about seeing, the perspectives of the artists and the people behind the scenes. And I'm really excited to see what people bring to the table through Instagram and their photos or cosplay, whatever. If it's savage, we'll promote it.
Absolutely.
Bring it on. And again, if you guys want to just come on and talk Savage Crucible, let us know. We set up the time, bring you on, and we'll let you know if it's going to be live or pre-recorded. And yeah, we'll talk. We'll talk some Savage Crucible and what we're excited to see and what we hope to see. And who knows? Maybe it gets back to Rob and we see somebody's idea come to life.
We could. Do we have any more sponsors for this week?
No, not for this week.
That was it? All right.
Well, that was it. Just the
maybe
two
next
sponsors
time.
this week. But I do believe there was a group that did some amazing D&D covers. So their next show, we might be seeing that.
I would. I'll tune in just for that myself.
Definitely. I'd hope so.
Well, folks, for those of you who have, came around and watched this, we do appreciate your time and hope to see you here again and spread the word.
Yeah. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and share button. And remember, stay savage.
Stay savage.